I'm gonna try this. My camera is a little close to this, but I've got like a very fidgety dollar store clip thing holding onto my phone. So we'll just see how this goes. So this sketchbook I started in, it was 2017. So it's been 2 years on and off from the sketchbook. I draw a lot on loose paper and just doodle on random stuff, and then do a lot of digital stuff too. But this is the sketchbook that I bring with me pretty much everywhere. This is like the perfect size to just shove in my bag and go places with. So yeah, there we go. Random doodles. This one started off as like an Inktober book, and then it just kind of didn't, because I think I've only ever gone through Inktober fully once. I'm not a very committed person. Yeah, most of these are on my Facebook page and Instagram page, but I figured flip through and see how everything changes from like page to page, pretty much. This is probably still one of the drawings I'm pretty much most proud of in the past 2 years. I still really like this one. Oh look, our first unfinished sketch that I never went back to. My sketchbooks are filled of these. Usually I scribble them out or rip them out. Sometimes they stay. But this sketchbook I think is the one that has the least of these, maybe? I don't remember. Well, I'll just keep going. I don't usually do a lot of stuff in color, mostly because I hate ruining like my line art and all that. I'll usually like photocopy it, or I'll scan it, or I'll just ink and not ever do color. Oh hey, another unfinished drawing. This actually almost looks like the other one. I think it might have been just a retry of that one, but it also didn't get finished, so there's that. This one I actually really liked before I colored it. I don't quite like it as much colored, but I colored it, so I just have to live with my mistakes, I suppose. This one I don't mind in color, because I did the color really light on there. So, this one I really like. Oh hey, another unfinished drawing. This one I did for Inktober in 2017, as you can see there. But this one was a character from the very first show I animated on. So that was kind of a little special little fan art. Yay, creepy. I'm not at all consistent if you haven't already figured that out. Everything varies from page to page, day to day. Just whenever I feel like drawing. These are some hand studies that I did. I had a lot of fun with these. I don't like drawing hands all that often because I suck at them, but then I have those days where I can do pretty okay hands. So these are all studies from pictures of my own hands. I think this one was my favorite one. Oh, one that I didn't ink because I wasn't totally in love with this drawing. This derpy little lion. I don't remember why I drew it. Oh well. This one I started off liking it and then not really liking. This was like one of my slumps in Inktober, and if you can see, I started getting sketchy with the lines just so I could finish it and call it in Inktober, even though I didn't really like it. It's derpy. Oh, these are some characters I think I was working on that weren't working. So there's those. That was supposed to be, I think it was Amanda Seyfried, whatever her name is. That didn't quite work. Then back to good drawing days. These little facial poses. Mouths. I love drawing mouths and teeth. Another unfinished one. This was a Dungeons & Dragons character I was working on. I ended up going with a slightly different design for the character that I did most recently play in a one-off campaign, but this is also a design I'd like to go back to a character that I'd like to play one day. Let's just get a nice close-up on these. Lots of fine work. Oh, I'm wobbling the camera clip thingy. Oh. There we go. Little derp cartoons of myself. That's one my friend drew. That was, I don't know if it was supposed to be himself or not, but hey. It's a dinosaur on a donut. I think it was like National Donut Day or something like that, and also the prompt of the day was dinosaur, so yeah. Sketch I never inked. Oh yeah. It says by Ian on there, but that's only because he bumped my arm when I was working on it, when I was drawing it, so there's this very dark pencil mark that's through my drawing, and he claimed that was his drawing now, that he had marked it, I assume. I like drawing a lot of pointed ears because I hate drawing actual ears. Ears are such a weird shape that I just like drawing pointed ears. So a lot of the characters I draw have pointed ears. A sketch I didn't like, I guess. I don't mind it now, but I guess I didn't like it that day. Love drawing octopi with all their tentacles. An Alice Cooper caricature. This one I didn't like as much as the Marilyn Manson one, but it's alright. Some more derpy cartoons of myself. Sketch that never finished. And characters of some friends. These were some, I think I called them sassy turnips. I don't even know. This one I was trying to go for an abstract, cool looking drawing, because I do a lot of creature stuff and creepy stuff and weird stuff, but none of it's like artistic, I suppose. That's all like just creaturey. But this one I was trying to be artsy with, to see if I could maybe sell it on shirts or prints or something like that on Redbubble. But haven't sold any yet, so eh. Another little creature thing. The Velociraptor sketch that I didn't finish. Ugh. This one's kind of hard to see. This one, I usually do all my sketches with colorized pencils when I have all my pencils with me. Oh no, I bumped it again. Ugh. So it was sketched with colorized pencils. Derpy little dragon donkey thing. This one is another one that I was really proud of. This is a 2018 drawing that I really like this one. I keep coming back to this one and that Marilyn Manson one. These ones are probably my favorite drawings I've done in a while. This is a fan art from Star vs. Forces of Evil. One of the villain characters. One of the good characters in the same show. Some fun little cartoon faces. Sexy demon boy. We're just gonna go past that one. I draw a lot of demon men, I suppose. I don't know, I just find them fun to draw. Kind of. Meh. This one was a Inktober idea that didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to, but I kept it in here because I wanted to try and do it digitally later. Maybe it would look better digitally, but it is what it is right now. A fun little graffiti art that I was trying to do. Some not working cartoony things. Some random dude. Trying to do some creepy, fun, almost Joker-esque kind of look here, and I actually don't know why I didn't finish this one. I kind of like it. Another creepy, crazy one. I love to push facial expressions when I'm drawing. I draw lots of crazy-looking people. Another demon boy. And I think that's it. Yep. See another book. I've got some Dungeons and Dragons notes in there. So that's 2017, 2018. And I've got my other sketchbook that I've started, that I started last year, 2018. I got this one around Inktober that year because I was like, oh, maybe I'll get another one of these books and do another Inktober book, and it never makes it to the end of the month, and it just turns into a random drawing book. So, gotta Schmiegel. This one I didn't quite like how the drawing turned out on it, but I liked the idea that I was kind of going for. She was supposed to be like, the Inktober prompt was guarded, so it was supposed to be like she was built herself up to be a fortress so no one could break her heart kind of idea. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Lunette the Clown. This is a cute little one that I did. I actually want to go back and color this one maybe. That'll be fun. I think the prompt for this one was something pointy or angular. It was another Inktober one. I was trying to follow the official list, but they kind of go a little abstract sometimes. Critical Role fan art. Some random elf dude. More Critical Role fan art. Critical Role fan art. Yeah, I recently got pretty deep into Critical Role, so. This was the, that D&D character that I had in that other book. This is what the design I ended up going with for the one shot that I played him in. He's got like a little snaggletooth. I like to draw out my characters. It helps me get like a feel of who they would be and their personality and whatnot. Kind of David Bowie-esque labyrinth thing going on here. This was a moment from in the game that was kind of funny, so I figured I'd draw it out, and that's all I've got in this one. So that was my little sketchbook tour, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!